Welcome back to another video on 21st Century Opinion with me, Emmy, by myself today, because you know how John's always cutting me off. So for today, instead of doing, corny Johnny or slow Johnny, whatever that session is called, we're going to be doing Smart Emmy session, okay? I'm going to drop a question, and you guys are going to drop the answer down below, and on next week's video, I'll tell you if you guess the answer right. So for today's Smart Emmy session, because that wasn't working, we had to cut that out. My question is, how many time zone does China have? And you can drop the answer in the comments down below. And you can also tell me if you want him to come back, because, it's just going to be me from now on. So for today's video, we'll be talking about why you should not trap someone into a relationship.
Wait, there's a recording going on? Shit.
You're not participating.
You can do this. It's 21st Century Opinion
with Emmy.
Johnny
with
and
Emmy.
Bro.
They don't want to see you.
Man, they're not listening to you. Anyways, let's get it started with... We're not doing corny Johnny today?
No, it's called Smart Emmy because it's just me in this video.
Smart Emmy?
Mm-hmm.
That's it then?
So for today's video that I'm doing by myself, we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't trap someone. And I think I'm like qualified to talk about why you shouldn't trap someone. Because, I trapped them into marriage. And it's not going so well because look at them. You
know what I'm wondering? They call people... the people that live in Mexico Mexican, right? And they call people that live in Canada Canadian. And people that live in America, in the United States, Americans. But Mexico, Canada, and the United States are all in of America. Why don't we call Mexican and Canadian Americans as well? So should we call people that live in the United States United Statesians? That's a good question. Why do you think we call Americans? Now let's get it started with Corny Johnny.
I'm sorry, you guys. I think there's a ghost in the house because you see how I was like staring into space, like I was hearing a voice in my head, and bruh, the voice was asking the dumbest question ever. People say there's no such thing as dumb question. The voice that was speaking in my head was asking the dumbest questions. Like, I think I'm tripping.
Well,
but I'm going to tell you what the voice was saying, right?
Well, she really smart. If we are having a session of smart,
the dumb voice in my head was saying, why don't we call everyone that lives in North America Americans and call people that live in the United States United Statesians? I'm going to let y'all digest that. But let's get into the video though. I believe you should never trap someone into a relationship. Especially like for a woman, you should never trap a man by having a baby with them, thinking that they're gonna, marry you just because, you just had a baby with them. Because it doesn't help. It does not help. You're just gonna be stuck with a baby in a difficult situation that you're gonna end up raising by yourself, and the person's gonna hate you because you trapped them into having a baby. Okay? So don't try that. It's not gonna work. They're just gonna hate you for it.
So we skip Corny Johnny?
That voice is speaking in my head again.
Oh my god. Your Corny Johnny was so nice. And I was gonna answer the question to slow Emmy from last week, but apparently she's not there, so we can keep it pushing people. But I think I overheard something about trapping people or something like that. Yes, my mom always tell me, to follow your dream, if it means trapping, trapping, doesn't matter. Yeah, I believe in one of our previous videos, if you guys want to scroll back, go watch all our videos. I'm pretty sure Emmy, the woman I used to host that show with, mentioned something about, I forgot my point.
Exactly. You should never trap someone into a relationship. Your parents say follow your dreams. They don't mean like follow the dream, that's going to lead you down to a dark alley that's going to cause you to drown. You know what I mean? If your dream is to like, I don't know, jump off a cliff. You probably shouldn't follow it because you'll be dead when you make it down the bottom. So don't follow your dreams and trap a man into marriage.
I remember now. She said something about do what makes you happy, right? So if trapping the man is what makes you happy, you know, if what's make you happy, you know, you're gonna have that man, even though the man is miserable or whatever, as long as you're happy, right? That's all that matters. But I don't think it transfers very well. Um, I think this show is so much fun when I do it by myself and there's nobody else next to me. And you know, I think you guys will enjoy me very much more because I give you guys actual good advice.
Even though you're
Unlike
off topic
some
all the
people.
time.
You guys heard something? Oh, I'm
So
touching a
if you-
spirit.
If you are in a relationship with someone that does not want to be with you, and you think like you're thinking right now, maybe if I get pregnant for them, they're gonna stay with me. Or if you are a man that's in a relationship with a woman that does not want to be with you, and you're thinking, I'll get her pregnant and she'll have no choice but to stay with me. Let me tell you right now, it is not gonna work out. They're not gonna love you just because you have a baby together. And even if you try to trap me into having and having a kid, and then you thinking like, okay, like we're gonna be together forever because now we have this baby together, I'm just gonna hate you, bro. And eventually, I'm gonna take my baby and move to Australia with the baby. And I'm just gonna have a baby, and you're gonna be at the baby's life. So don't do it.
Yeah, I heard a voice in my head that's actually telling some good ideas. I think that voice is might be right. Very right. You better than this, ladies. You better than this. No matter how ugly you are, you better than this. No matter,
Ouch!
no matter how cute you are, you better than this. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what I always say, nobody's ugly. Everybody is cute in your own way. So never, like we said in our previous video, never settle for something less than what you think you deserve, right? But also don't over exaggerate it too. You know, don't be like you deserve a billionaire. You know that shit ain't gonna happen.
Is your eye okay?
No, I got hit in my eye. But anyway, I don't advise it. Like, you better than this. Just do you. You know, if somebody doesn't want you, you know, walk away. Walk away. You don't want to live your life in that stress.
You know what they say? One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Exactly. That's what I meant by beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If this guy doesn't see your beauty, this woman doesn't see your beauty, keep on going. There's 1,000 fish in the sea that multiply by 5 every day.
I lost my train of thought because, the voice started speaking in my head again. One man's trash is another man's treasure. If this guy does not want you, someone else out there wants you. What's that song called? I forgot. There's a song that says, I forgot the song, so I'm not doing it right now. Never mind. But, so what I was going to say is, while you out there chasing this man, the ghost, while you out there chasing him and you thinking like, okay, like, let me have a baby for him, he's going to stay in a relationship. You blocking your blessing. There's this other man out there that thinks you're so beautiful, that's literally just waiting for you to leave this situation to swoop you off your feet and treat you like the princess that you are or the queen that you are. So, you know what I mean? If he ain't shit, he ain't shit. If he doesn't want to marry you, he doesn't appreciate your value, he thinks you're too much for him, let him go and, be the queen that you are and go find your king, and crown him when you find him. I'm crowning the ghost that sits next to me.
I have an idea. In order for you to know if you love somebody, you gotta leave them. Like she said last week or something. So basically, if you really love that dude and you wanna trap that dude, right? Maybe you just in your feelings and you don't actually love that dude. So what do is you let that dude go and if you really can't find yourself living without that dude, then you come back and trap them.
No trapping. Don't trap anyone at all. Ladies, don't trap a man into having a kid with you. They're not gonna love you any less than any more than they already
They love
do
the
not.
kid.
And
They love the kid.
gentlemen do not trap a woman into staying with you by getting them pregnant.
Yeah, guys, it's a no. No.
It's a no for you ladies too, you know?
Guys, it's a no.
It's a no for you ladies
She'll bring
too.
another man to your bedroom. Don't do that.
It's a no for you ladies too.
Ouch.
I have a question. I have a genuine question.
What's the genuine question?
I'm gonna ask next time. I'm gonna save my question. So tune back in next week because I have a question that I need to ask, and you wanna hear it. You wanna be here. You wanna be here for it, okay?
Ask who the question, me?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I could have sworn I wasn't here.
That voice is talking in my head again. Anyways, so last week's session, you know, of Corny Emmy, that we just switched to Smart Emmy this week. The question was, what stops at green and go at red? And I'm gonna ask the voice that speaks in my head if it knows the answer. Come on, voice.
What stops as green?
At green and go at red.
Wait. I think I remember reading the comments. Somebody named Tiff or something said it was a watermelon. I still believe it's a drunk person. Because if I'm tipsy and I'm driving down the road, I am stopping for the red light.
So Tiffany had responded to the question last week and said the answer was watermelon, and that is correct. So don't forget to tune back in next week to answer my Smart Emmy session question. What was the question? How many time zones does China have? How many time zones is there in China? This is my session of Smart Emmy, you know.
Are they all the same or different?
A lot. What?
Are they all the same or different?
Whatever. I don't know what you meant. How many time zones is there in China?
Are the time zones the same or different?
Well, if they were the same, wouldn't it just be one time zone?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Tune in back next week for her question.
Tune in back next week and drop the answers down below, because you know. I need y'all to answer John's question. I need y'all to tell John how dumb his question was about, like, why aren't United States of America residents?
No, it's not.
Union instead of American, even though, you know, North America is a continent and America is the country. America is the country and the continent of North America.
Oh, I thought it was the United States.
United States of America.
Look at her. I was literally checking Smart Emmy to see if she was there.
Thank you for tuning back in to watch another video with me alone today. It was just me today. It was just me.
She's actually smart, people.
You hearing voices in your head. If you think
I'm so mad that you actually answered the question. You know how many people I would have gotten? Because this is the US, not the USA.
If you think you was hearing someone else speak today, you're tripping. Because it was just me. Just me. You're hearing voices in your head. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and it's just right over there when you're done watching this video. And if you're watching our 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th video, you're not subscribed, come on, just subscribe already. Keep watching them. You clearly like us. Oh. And if this is your first time watching our video, you might as well just subscribe because
Johnny Boy the Abu Ghandi is here. Oh my God.
Bye. Peace. Thank you for watching. Bye.
You're coming next week and I'll talk about Abu Ghandi more often for you guys. Peace out. It's your boy Abu Ghandi checking out.